Μπαμπαφίνγκο. Θα δούμε τώρα, πάει εδώ το script σε αυτές τις μαλακίες εδώ. Σκοτωμού. Πήρα μπαστόνι. Το script σε αυτές τις μαλακίες. Όχι, αυτό γίνει το τέρμα. Πήρα μπαστόνι. Τον έφτιαξα έτσι. Δεν του έχω βάλει παπουτσάκι ακόμα. Κάτσε να κάνουμε μια παράλλαγη. Να κάτσε πάμε έτσι για αρχή και βλέπουμε. Όχι, δεν έβαλα οδηγίες. Έχω τις παλιές οδηγίες. Θα πατήσουμε στάρτιος.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes.
Και βαθιά γραμμή ο κύριος Ράικαρντ. Τι λέει, κουνάμερ εδώ μαγαζί. Πήρα μπαστόνι. Έβαλα αυτά εδώ τα event. Από μαλάκας αυτά τα event όμως και stream. Έβαλα να κάνω και stream εδώ.
Well, this is a real privilege, Peter. There's an iconic number 10.
Δεν κοίτα πόσο αργά πάει.
You refer, of course, to the great Zico.
I do indeed, arguably the best of his time, and while he thrived in the number 10 role, he could play in any offensive position on the pitch, really.
Πάμε το ψέμα. Εύκολα και ωραία. Η μαλακία του τεχειδιού, κεφαλιές και αρχιδιές.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Ναι, ρε.
Bale. And he skips past his man, Roberto Carlos. Çalhanoğlu. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Drogba! Oh, fine stop for the keeper. Really looks sharp there. That's very well played. Milan with the corner, there first.
Το blitz cooler χάλασαν. Δεν το έκανα σήμερα και δεν πέτυχε καθόλου.
Zico with the short one. There's the shot!
Πήρε μπρο.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Kadiolu stood up well to him there. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Kadiolu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's lost his man here. Can he put it away? There's the hit.
Just playing it safe and simple.
And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Besiktas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an absolute. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The most accurate pass. Kadiolu. Haaland. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. The score is 1-0. Tries a shot. Bale. Drogba. And he's managed to get free.
Μωρέ, πιάσε μια ώρα, μαλάκι.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zico gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos.
Πήγε στο δεύτερο μαλακιά.
That's not getting through.
Milan clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
It's got from yes.
Mateus, well, played right into his path. Bale. Bale! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kadiolu. That's a little off target. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's on his way! Can he finish? Davids. And it's Messi. Bale. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, delightful ball. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos goes in for the header. Gets his head to it.
Yeah.
Just off target.
Zico did give it a fair old crack.
Τώρα αρχίζει και στριμ καλύτερα έτσι. Και με στριμ. Event είναι αυτά τα για να ξεκλειδώσω. Μαλακία.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Mateus.
Ω, μαλακία.
Jetson Fernandez. Kadiolu.
Όσο έκανε και αυτός μαλακία, έκανε και εγώ.
Kadiolu carries the ball down the right.
Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
He can run onto that. Bale has it in a wide position. Zico! That's a half-decent try.
Θα κάνεις 35 σουτ για να μπει ένα γκολ. Παιδιά, μόνο με σάντρες, έτσι, αφού είναι τσίκ το παιχνίδι, φίλε, με τις κεφαλιές.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing rooms.
Εδώ σε αυτό το event είναι όλα κίτρινα.
Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still.
Θέλω να δοκιμάσω το 3-3-2.
A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the result. Shot a goal!
Now
it's a race for the ball.
Εσύ κατάλαβα, κανείς όχι θα το κάνεις εδώ εκεί.
Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Πάμε ρε Νέστα.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. That's really well maneuvered.
Πάμε ρε Μπαστόνι.
Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Drogba. Oh, just skips. It's Drogba!
Δεν υπάρχει, είναι δικαστής. Τι κάνει να δεις
A
πώς με τον
2-0
Drogba
lead,
το
and
σκέφτεται.
they're firmly in control.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Mateus gets flagged offside.
Λίγο έχουμε πολύ. Για να δούμε έτσι.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So, time for changes on both
Major
sides, actually.
football.
Il numero 19. Il numero 25. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
Great
La
defending,
presenza di
strong
quest'oggi
and
è
determined.
di 71.649 spettatori.
Sané. Big header.
Όσο και τα κεφαλές και λιάζει.
And look at his joy. Is
See.
this not why we love the game? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening
That's it.
thing is, Pete,
Oh, what has happened here?
Μόλις σκύλει κάντε.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Davids. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's Roberto Carlos.
Milan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And it's Messi. Kadiolu. Great ball if he can get there. There's no flag. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kadiolu makes the interception. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. Davids.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp.
Okay.
Jedson Fernandez. Kadiolu could move up a gear here. That looks a good ball through. Bastoni
Another
promptly
Bastoni.
onto that, and that is that. And he cuts out the supply. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Κακός παίκτης. Πώς κι αν έχει script έτσι. Εγώ είχα 900 κάτι ταχύτητα με 124.
Intervened well there. Roberto Carlos.
Για η σύνδεση είναι το πάνω.
So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's Griezmann. Owen. Sané. Real chance! He's going
Μωρέ κάντε!
Jedson Fernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Sané. That is good strength.
Αλλά μωρέ Σανέ σε κατέβασε.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gently done. Oh, that's a key interception. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Sané. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Delicate ball and the shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Εύκολα. Φαίνεται. Οκ, πάει και αυτό. Τώρα τι θέλει, 2 νίκες. Όπα! Τι έβγαλε, παιδιά, δεν είδα.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
Εσύ εγώ σου να βγάλω αυτούς τους καινούργιους.
And it's Gnabry. Figo. He gets big.
No.
He will be livid with himself.
Πρέπει να γράφει μπροστά. Ναι, ωραία το Αλάνι πήγε και πέρα αυτού τους παίχτες, θα μας τρελάνε.
Well read, nice interception. Davids. And here's Figo.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the
Ένα
enforcer.
ματσάκι
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving.
Oh, he's been caught.
Άι,
There's
εδώ
the
και...
shot.
Πω.
Oh, it's come loose.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ναι, ρε.
And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Στο δεύτερο, μωρέ.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vigo providing an outlet on that flank.
Άιδε. Ουί,
He's
μαλάκα,
picked his
έφυγε
way
πέτσι.
through. He's
Μπράβο
now
ρε
pushed
Νέστα,
it away.
γίγαντα. Μαλάκα, γιατί δεν βγάζεις τα μήνυμα.
Corner number 2
Yeah.
then. Milan have the chance to go the other way.
Και
Nicely
keeper.
intercepted. Vieira. And it's Figo.
Oh, great.
Ματσάπ δεν μου έχει κάνει κανένα.
Oh, good spread. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rudiger played towards the other side. Now that's well seen too. Zico. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Δεν
They've got to make
καθόλουσα
this
αυτός.
nice and quick.
Now it's Osimhen. Bale. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, super find. It's Zico!
Πα.
Man!
Αλλά εγώ είμαι
And
καλύτερο.
that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a
There's the hit! Against
Όχι
the
μωρέ
crossbar.
λοιπόν.
And the finish!
Yeah.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Roberto Carlos.
Μωρέ Ρομπέρτο
He's
Κάρλος.
in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! And now
Ήμουν
they can clear their
κολοφάρτος.
lines.
Άιδε. Α, εδώ, κοίτα.
It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Vigo could try cutting inside here.
Αμεθορυκτό Ντρογκμπά.
Now it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Αχ, ρε τόπος.
Disappointed with that.
Αχ, και δεν έπαιξε και με τη μία που περίμενε.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Corner. Number 3 coming up. It's a mighty effort.
Μωρέ λοιπόν.
And that's what you call inspired
Τα πώς
goalkeeping.
έχουν ευχαρισμένους
Very, very
καινούργιους.
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth quarter of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are
Γιατί
up top,
σταματάς,
Peter,
ρε
have to be
Ζικό.
willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Figo. Oh,
Κοίτα ρε
that's
μαλάκα, έφυγε και ο
fabulous.
Νέστα.
Oh,
Έφυγε και ο Νέστα ρε.
goal! They have
Μαλακή έχει γρήγορα αντίθεση που κάνει.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and
tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Osimhen is flagged offside.
Κάνω μια παραλλαγή στο δεύτερο.
Gnabry. Bale cuts it out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Mateus
recupero.
threads one in. Deep into stoppage time.
Κοίτα τι κάνει, πω!
What a hit. The save was firm.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Figo. Gnabry. What a throw in.
Και μια φορά μπουτσόν.
And that'll be the final action
Μαλακή
of the
του.
first half. Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
Να πάμε.
So there was the first
Δύο
half.
παραλλαγές.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time...
Εδώ σέντρα μαλάκα.
Hostilities have
Let's just
resumed
kick
at the
off.
start of the second half. Zico goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bale does well to get it back.
Κασκρή τρόπο στην άρα.
Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And it's Gnabry. Figo. Up he goes!
Πέρασε και δεν κόλλησε.
Shot off target.
That's a great attempt, although he
Έχει τα
clearly
δυο μπάλες.
feels he should have done better with it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great ball if he can get there. He's found the way through. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Zico with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Milan have their third corner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's had a hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Osimhen. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Osimhen. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's in space and looking for options. And that should get the job done.
Κοίτα ρε μάλακα.
Now it's Figo. Now it's
Ματσά
Osimhen.
πουθενά.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Danger
Μπράβο ρε
averted
του
for
γεια σου
now.
φίλε.
And they're back on the ball again. And it's Zico. It's a really well-measured ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Ναι, τι ομάδα έχει. Εδώ και. Πήγε και πέταξε όσα λεφτά για να πάρει παίχτες με C.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
Il numero 22. Il numero 15. Il numero 23. Beckham. Cambio di giocatori.
Εδώ. Ουι.
Decent enough try.
Μαλάκα δεν
That was
έστριψε.
a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Έβαλε και το ψέμα το κόλλο.
Bastoni picks it up from the goal kick. That is a great pick out. And Pullet!
Έλα ρε μαλάκα. Κάμπο κι άλλο.
Second reaction.
Pullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that's a throw. Decent hit!
Πάρ' το να αφήσεις. Έτσι, πανηγύριζες πριν,
A
Κουφαλίτσα.
his 50th game in these colours. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Zico. That's a little off target.
Σταματάνε παίχτη.
Roberto Carlos. Deftly away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Ah,
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, what
εκεί είναι ο κόλλερ ρε, που στην δεν γλιτώνεις από το boost.
And once more we are
Εκεί ήταν ο
all
Καριόλ,
square.
θα το
You
γλιτώνει.
score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you,
yeah.
Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
That is lovely.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He rises!
Il quarto uomo
Final ball
indicato.
not
Calla.
quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Messi in acres of space out wide.
Κοίτα, script ρε μάλα.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Verhorst.
Κοίτα, με δέλτα πατάω.
That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Zico taking...
Εδώ κοιτάξτε. Α, 29. Αγγέλα, τι έχουμε? Χαμούλης. Τουρου. 3.000, έλα, εντάξει. Τώρα αυτός είναι κακός. Λογικά. Τι έχουμε τώρα? Σκατό καιρό έχει ρε εσύ. Δεν είναι για πουθενά. Όπου έχω και κηδεία σήμερα να πάω. Έβγαλε για κάποια φάση ήλιο και εδώ, αλλά μετά συνέχισε πολύ.
It is close to being judgment time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Always onto this. And the shots!
No, yes.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Roberto Carlos. Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Messi. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Well, the moment.
And he goes cross-field. That has been cut short. Pedri. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the right, and here's the chance to counter. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Showing good feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Messi, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Chance for the header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's been taken short. There's the hit!
Goal.
He scored!
Io mi
Two to the good! They have breathing space! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Πού στο κόλλεριν τα αρχή δεν παίξε, δεν μαρκάρεται.
Messi. Just too much on that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Messi.
Όχι εκεί μου.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ωραία, Μέση.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Thuram. Messi might just make this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Roberto Carlos. Zico.
Ah.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bale. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Να σε εισαγεί στα παπάρια με ένα μέσο.
They really needed it.
Μου λέει να αλλάξει πλευρά.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he's managed to get free. Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And more, and more, and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
A case now of complete control. Zico. That is good strength. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate. Unless there is a significant change in fortune, it is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead.
Θα πάνε σέντρες γόνοι. Γράφω το βίντεο στο νούκι μας. 3-2. 3-2 είναι. Ναι, 3-2. 3-4. Κάικα.
Here we go again. Milan finding their passes. Caught offside that time.
Side. Μόνο το μηγιά σου.
And it's Bale. And here's Zico. It's Zico!
Wow.
Zico really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Κάτι φορά.
Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Sané. Sané. Sané with the cross. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Μπορεί να ήταν και ψάρι διαφορετικό.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good ball, shot. Bale! Now that was quite some save.
Milan certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Zico goes short. Big header! He hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Great header, made it look easy. Weghorst sticks it away! And it adds for a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final
Μπορώ να
whistle.
παίξω και με έναν γρήγορο και να ξύλω μπροστά. Θα βάλω πατικόλ. Έβγαινες. Μας παιδεύουν ρε. Φίλε 5-0. Τι θα γίνει.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Hits one!
Όχι και τον πήγα από εκεί το μούστι.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Έλα, έβαλες γκολ, μήπως βγεις τώρα, θέλεις να βάλεις έναν γκολ.
Into Milan, playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Now it's Weghorst. Sané. Oh, that was vital. He's tried one! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's got a side of goal. Oh no, what has happened here? Referee's given a throw. Milan
είναι offside.
looking to pass their way through.
Άρε.
Some really good ball movement. Bale, Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Zico. Zico takes control of... It's Zico! Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aimed beyond the defence.
Να σημάδευα και εκεί.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bastoni, and he was quick to react. Valverde.
Μόνο μπαστόνι.
He won't be happy with that one. This is promising. Bale. That is good alertness.
Μα ο Ρομπέρτο Κάρλος δεν έφαγε.
Great ball and he's in here. Real chance. It's there.
Αυτός.
Look, there just wasn't
Thank
much
you,
of a
Van
gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5.
Weghorst.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
The final 5 minutes.
Il numero 17.
This ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Milan are looking to break at pace. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi in acres of space out wide. And he's had it
Είναι
nicked
μπαμπάς
away.
μπαστόνι.
Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Minuti di recupero.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Μόνο για κεφαλιές κάνεις. Δεν κάνεις για τίποτα.
Oh, and he's through the middle. That is Stuta! And it's in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Πάτα μωρέ μαλάκα με ώρα.
Campo per il numero
Μας
19.
γκάστρωσες.
Milan are having a ball here.
Πλάκα σου ρε στη δύο
And
γκολ
that
να δοκεί.
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He gets
Πάρε κι άλλο.
it.
Και έκαιγε.
He scores! They are getting horribly bullied, and
Fantastic.
it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That's at the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did...
Όγδοη. Δεύτερη κατηγορία παίκτης. Πω. Αυτός ήταν καλός. Έλα, ένα τελευταίο. Ένα last. Δεν είδα δυναμικότερα. Μια καλή ομάδα. Κάτσε Μίλαν. Κόλερ, σέντρες. Στα αυτό πίσω. Να τα άλλαξε. Πάσε να σκεφτεί το μαρκάρισμα στον Μπέκαμ.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. And it's Pirlo.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
Totti. Pirlo. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zico. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus played out towards the right wing. He could be in here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. Great shot!
Bale. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos.
Μωρέ Ντρογκμπά, τράβαγε κεφαλιά, πάμε κάνεις παλιδάκι.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Zico goes short. Now the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Mateus with the cross. Costa Curta with... There's the hit!
Άλλο.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Bebeto. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Now it's Bebeto. He's through here. Totti. Romario. And the shot!
Άιδε. Βάλτε τον offside, ναι ρε. Έλεος.
And Milan have the lead.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals,
Μωρέ
Peter, in this
Ντρογκμπά.
team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Quality ball. And it's Totti. And he's intervened well there. Bale. He's got away. Great hit! And again!
Εδώ, κοίτα μαλάκα.
Himself offside.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Roberto Carlos. Zico. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Roberto Carlos, aimed in towards the centre.
Corner.
Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one.
Haydi σταμάτησε. Αγάπη πήγε στην πόλη.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Bebeto. And it's Beckham. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Roberto Carlos. Drogba. Well, they've got it again. Zico. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now that looks a decent pass. Drogba! Could be danger here, and he's following up! Now, who's going to be first to this? This time, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Zico! And again!
Άντε και γαμίσου στα δοκάρια.
They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Terrific header. In he goes again.
Πάλι δοκάρ. Τέταρτο δοκάρ.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Όχι μωρέ.
Take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Ας το μωρέ να κάνουμε μια φάκα
Final
ακόμα.
action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nesta cuts out the pass, and it's Zico.
Άι μου πω
Well, it
μάλλον.
didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nicely intercepted.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket
Τι κάνει ρε
suffocation.
μαλάκα το
Every
κολλητό.
single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's played forward.
Έτσι δεν είναι.
Vieira gets over and intercepts.
Πω πω μαλάκας πω.
Maldini. Big chance! And it's come back.
Εδώ κοίτα ρε μαλάκα, του δώσε γκολ με 2 σουτ, του δώσε γκολ. Γάμο το ξεσταύρος για παιχνίδι.
Incredible!
Παίζεις για 5 γκολ.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So all square and not for the first time.
Amore,
Peter,
si
I was
perché
on
se
the
mi ha
fence before the
forato.
ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And here's Bale. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Andare dall'astica.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il
And
numero
that
13.
interception was
Il numero 19.
most necessary.
Il
That
numero
was well
22.
played, well
Owen.
stopped.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Drogba. Owen! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. He is through here. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Il numero 25, il numero 21, Luis Suarez.
Pull it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Sané. Now it's Hullet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Owen.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
pull it. Roberto Carlos.
Δεν δίνω εκεί ρε Μπούφελ.
Good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Bastoni getting this one clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Hits one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
It's played into the area. That's a throw. Rafael Leao. Collier. Well read, nice interception. Forwards and with intent. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. Collar. He's free, he has got space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Ωχ, πάει και αυτός. Το τελειώσαμε. Έχουμε και ένα άνοιγμα. Βγάλε μας μια φορά ένα παίχτη έτσι δωρεάν γάμο το μίτσι που ήταν με ένα άνοιγμα. Έλα, πρασίνησε το από πάνω. Άντε γάμισου. Σέμα. Μας έχεις φέρει τα λεφτά μπουρδέλο. Πω, θα γαμίσουμε ψάρους. Το βέτσα παλτό και λένε ο Κόλεφ. Λοιπόν, αλάνια, κλείνουμε.